Hello guys, welcome to the Udemy SketchUp 2025 Masterclass. In this short tutorial, we want to talk about how we can present our work much better than the normal works. Normal work is that you take output of the JPG or PNG of your job and you show it to your client. But most of the time, maybe it's not too attractive. We have lots of ways for graphicing and visualizing our architecture projects, which related to Adobe Illustrator, Adobe Photoshop, or Adobe InDesign. But right now, for example, we imagine that we only have a SketchUp and we don't have other softwares. So how we can optimize our output and presentation much better than the other times? Let's get to work and jump into it. First of all, I'm going to click on the paint bucket in here and I want to introduce you new tool in SketchUp, which name is Styles option. If I click on the Style option, you can see multiple diverse settings in SketchUp. So right now, I'm going to show you how it works and how we can use it for better presentation. This is the kitchen that we have in here, and we want to create some multiple views for this kitchen. First of all, we have default styles, which related to the styles that you can find in here. For example, I can make it a little bit small thumbnail to see what will happen. We have architectural design style, you can see the changes, or we have something like the name is default style. We have hidden line style, which work like that, or we have wireframe style like this. So we have multiple styles for creating. These are the ready styles. And if you click on this box in here, like the material, you can see we have photo modeling like that. We have sketchy edges, which helps you some type of sketchy graphical view like this. But I don't suggest these type of things because it's totally not obvious, not help your client, not even help you, or maybe you lose your project because of these type of presentation. We have straight lines in here like that, or we have color sets, which helps you to create some type of moods like this, which are not bad and acceptable, or on the blue theme like that. But we have new update in SketchUp 2024 and 2025, which name is ambient occlusion. Ambient occlusion creates some type of views like that, which clarify the faces and edges with each other. And it is really helpful most of the time because it's very smoothly and very light, and it can be effective on your projects. You can select multiple colored clays like that, or even dark pen like this, or even detail mode like that, which you can see some highlighted shadows in your 3D model, which helps you to define what exactly you want to show. So we have lots of edits and styles for our presenting. If I go to the in model and I go backside to find the simple style, which we had in here before, now you can delete other styles with right click and press delete like that to clarify your setting for your project and make it more clean and easy to use. So right now I want to work with the simple style. It's about the select box in here, so you can select your different type of styles from the ready presets. So this one is fine. Everything is good and we can use it in our projects. But we can customize it more and more personally. If I click on the edit mode in here, you can see 5 icons in here which work separately in different categories. I'm going to start with the edge setting. If I click on the edge setting, I can see some options like the edges, back edges, profiles, depth skew, extensions, and endpoints. None of them not really useful right now because most of the time you can use these options for the exterior rendering. So now I only need profiles or edges. If I turn off the edges, you can see what will happen. We will not have any edges anymore in our 3D model. And if I turn off profiles, absolutely we don't have anything right now. So I suggest you to select edges or profiles. One of them is enough if you want to show it more professional. So one of the best ways is that to reduce the profile weights from 2 to 1. and press enter. Now you have more clear model in here. After all of these changes, you can click on this option in here, which updates your style with the changes. So I'm going to update it. Ctrl S, the file saved for me. And you can change the color of your lines. For example, change it to the something like brown or red. It depends on you. But right now, I think black is much better. Next item is the face setting. If I click on the face setting, I can see front color and back color, which we talked about it at the previous sessions. But right now, I only want to show you the simple. I'm going to click on the rectangle, draw it like that, extrude it a little bit, and now I'm going to delete this face in here. This face is the front color, and this one is the back color. And you can see the back color in other parts of your 3D model. If I click on the back color and change it to the RGB mode, I can change the numbers and change the real color of it. And press OK. And you can see the changes smoothly. So you can update it again. After this, we have a style option, which is really important. Right now, it's on the display photoreal materials. You can change it to the display in wireframe mode, hidden line mode, shaded mode, or shaded using textures, as you can see. The difference is that in the shaded mode, you only see the color, but in the shaded with textures, you can see texture, and we have display shaded using all the same, like that. It's the white mode. It can be really professional for the interior design works because it clarifies all the surfaces. And you have photorealistic materials, which is one of the newest updates in SketchUp 2025. And we have X-ray option in here. If I turn on the X-ray in here, I can see other part of my project, the backside of it, very simple. But try to don't mess your projects with different type of styles. You need to clarify it for your clients, and you don't need to use all of them to make a great presentation. So always try to be minimal. In this case, we have material transparency. You can turn it off, turn it on. It works on the X-ray mode. So if I turn it on or turn it off and turn it to the nicer, I can see what will happen. In the nicer mode, transparency, quality, and X-ray opacity activated for me. I can change it to the 100 or reduce it to the 20. Actually, on the 20, the X-ray is more powerful. And if I increase it to the 80, it will be work much slightly. So it depends on how you want to manage it. Totally, I don't want to use X-ray, so I'm going to turn it off. And ambient occlusion, one of the most useful and lovely options in SketchUp. Look at the environment. If I turn on the ambient occlusion, the thing that's happening is that we have some very smooth and professional shadows in the edges and intersections. If I turn on the distance, you can see more effect on the other areas near to the edges. And if I reduce the distance, it only focuses on edges more. You can increase the intensity and power of the ambient occlusion like that, very simple, to make it more and more obvious. So I think something like that can be enough for me, and it is slightly good. I can come back to the edge setting and turn off the edges. Now we have much better things for presentation. I can reduce the distance again. I can reduce the intensity again to make some much professional work in here. I can update my style. So this is about the face setting. Next item is the background setting. If I click on the background, I can see some light gray in here, which is my background, and you can see the codes of it. I can make it same 198, 198, and 198 for all three channels for my coloring. And I can press OK. So I can turn off a sky and I only can see background, or turn on the sky and see the sky like that. Or even you can turn on the ground and the ground will be show you like this. But these options can be useful much more in the landscape or urban design. So right now I'm going to turn all of them off, and you can change the colors to the white and change it in the future when you have more detailed projects. Next item is the watermark setting. If you want to hold your copyright for your 3D projects, you can add the thumbnails by clicking on the add watermark in here, and it takes a little bit time. After that, you can go and select what type of logo you want and add it to your job. And we have modeling setting. In modeling setting, there is no necessary important notes to do, but if you turn off the model access, now you only have 3D model without anything extra, and I think it can be more clarify your project. You can update your style and everything is over. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If this tutorial useful for you, please follow all the steps and practices. Thanks for your time, thanks for watching, and see you next. Goodbye.